I was already a DJ. I started in 1989 with DJing, and I wanted to make a progression, and my friend had a sampler and I tried, and it was cool, so I started making production. I went to Londres in 69, in the year 79, and I stayed there till 2005, and from 2005 to 2008 to the beginning, principio of this year, I live in New York, and now I moved back this year to Londres, and now I'm going to move from Londres to Berlin. I started producing in 92, okay, 92, and when I start, I didn't know anything about Brazilian music. I never hear it, I don't know what it is, just, I live in London, I just didn't listen to it. But slowly and surely, like as a producer, I start to catch some records, you know, I hear some, it's like some samba and bossa nova and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's some cool sounds. But I never really checked it for samples. It came later. I know some of the songs, and then I met Yara, and then because her family is from Latin America, I start to listen much more to ritmos latinos and ritmos daqui from Brazil, and I start to get much more inspiration from the way the rhythm is, because it's very different to the traditional American rhythms, and it became more of an inspiration, it's true. And in the next album, I don't say it's a Brazilian album at all, far from it, but there are some songs that I have sampled and been inspired by some people from Brazil. I made a song from Soundcatcher, and it's called Like the Wind. Como la vente. Viente, right? Vente. Yeah, como la vente. And that's my life. I'm like the wind. Wind doesn't see color, doesn't see people, racism, tradition, stuff like that. It's like me. I go, everybody's equal for me, you know, and I can go, it doesn't matter if you're from Brazil, from Peru, from Japan, Australia, Thailand, wherever. What I think about Brazil? Brazil is one of my favorite countries in the whole world. I love the food, the people, the music, the sound, and I love my friends, Asthma and F-Zero. Esquadron Maloca. That's the shit, Esquadron Maloca. Racionais. I know that. Sabotage. I like that too. I think it's quite hard to get hold of Brazilian hip hop in Europe.
How do you make a choice of MC playing your album?
It depends how much they pay me. No, really, it's people I like. You know, the voice, the flow, and then it depends on the concept of the album and the track. If the track fits with the album, you know. But I like to make hip hop in all languages, you know. And Portuguese is the only language, like one of the only big languages I've never worked with. You know, I've made it in French, in Espanol, in English, in Deutsch, but never in Portuguese. So it's time that I work a Portuguese, right?
Fazer louco de rock, fazer descer. Teve rock até a noite, até o amanhecer. Eu vou mandar uma rima de improviso. Eu mando logo o aviso. Meu rap tem que ser preciso.
My inspiration is DJ Asma. All the funky shit you're playing yesterday, that's my inspiration. Inspiration it comes from everywhere. It's like I believe that people are a product of their environment. Like the people here, like Ogan, Zero, and yourself, and all the people, you're influenced and inspired by the music history of Brazil, because that's what you grow up with, and then with hip hop. But if you go to a different country, you go to Peru or Chile, they don't have Brazilian music there. They don't have that inspiration or influence or the rhythms. So the way they do music is totally different.
We're gonna bring the rain. We're gonna bring the rain. We're gonna bring the rain. We're gonna bring it down. Yeah. We're gonna bring it down. Yeah. We're gonna bring it down. Yeah. We're gonna bring it down. We're gonna bring it down.
Oh wow, it's in the bass.
You ready for this one?
It's pretty good.
That's the pro right there. He's the pro right there. The dude behind the camera, he's the pro. That's the pro.
Let's play a bracelet.
What do you think about the session, Vadim?
Incredible, man. Made history. This is like much better than Brazilian time.
You know you had to bring that in.
This is the real shit right here. You know? Você está em TV Trip.